Good morning and welcome to Judaism Today. One of the great buzzwords of our society is leadership. There's so much works and institutions and articles and books written about leadership. There are centers for teaching leadership, and because we all know that how important leadership is to a successful organization and a thriving society. But if I ask you, what is the single most important aspect of a Jewish leader? It's a tough question. There are a lot of different answers you might give. You might say moral courage. You might say principles. There's an might say innovation or creativity. There's an incredible moment in this week's Parsha where God implies what is the most important aspect. And it's remarkable because it's not necessarily something we would naturally think of. There's a word of God's name, a name of God that is used very rarely in the Torah, that is used in the context of appointing Joshua as Moshe's successor. It says, Kel Elokei Haruchos, God, the God of Ruchos, God of spirits. What does that mean, the God of spirits? So Rashi explains it means the God who knows how to interact with each and every Ruach, with each and every spirit, with each and every person. In the same way that each and every person looks different, they're so too their personalities, thought process, their lives are different, and God should give Joshua the ability to do that. And that's remarkable. The one aspect of leadership that is emphasized in the appointment of Yehoshua as Moshe's successor was his ability to relate to each and every Jew as an individual. You know, so often in life, when we think about leadership and we think about institutions and we think about rules or programs, we think bagadol, we think in the big picture. We think about, a plan that is something that, how do we affect the most amount of people? How are we getting the most numbers of people? What is the public policy, if you will? And all that's important. But as a Jewish leader, the ability to relate, connect, empathize, and sympathize with each and every Jew, to understand the individuality of each and every Jew, to understand where they're coming from, where they're going from, what their aspirations are, what their talents are, what their challenges are, is the most important facet that a leader can have. Because leadership, at the end of the day, is about the people. It's about building a team of people. It's about leading a team of people. It's about validating people. It's about lifting up people. And if you only think about it from a bird's eye view, if you only think about the big picture, and you can't think about each and every person, something will be lost. Have a great day. I hope you enjoyed that episode of Judaism Today. If you did, please make sure to follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, or check into our podcast wherever podcasts are listened to. And we look forward to hearing from you more.